Hey, welcome back to the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge. And today we have Star Wars Tales of the Underworld. And yeah, I'm not in my usual place. I am in Tokyo, Japan right now for Star Wars Celebration. It is just wrapped up, but we got a sneak peek at the first episode of Star Wars Tales of the Underworld featuring Asajj Ventress, introduced by Dave Filoni himself. So, you know what? It's kind of loud, it's kind of busy here, even though things are shutting down. We saw it Friday. It's now Sunday, and well, it's time for me to get someplace a little bit more quiet. So I'll see you there. Hey, this is the much more quieter and comfortable space that I was just talking about, and it's actually been a few weeks later. I just got back from Tokyo a few days ago, and just letting you know, hey, I had a great time. Star Wars Celebration. I am using a different device now to film, so this might sound a little bit differently, and I've been having technical problems all day just trying to get the audio right, and hopefully this works out now. That's why this one's going up super late, within the final hour of May the 4th, so hopefully this gets edited real quick and uploaded. Just to clarify, this is Star Wars Tales of the Underworld. This is the May the 4th premiere. It premiered at midnight today, and it tells the tale of two characters, two kind of supporting characters over the years that some people may not know, unless you watch the Clone Wars, Bad Batch, Rebels, and things like that. Focuses on Asajj Ventress and Cad Bane. Now, if you read the books, my brain is erasing itself of the book that was written about Asajj Ventress, and something important happened to her in that book. And for a while, since she showed up in another series that took place after that, well, people were wondering, does the book not count? Is the book not... What's going on here? How is she the way she is? Well, this series sets things right. It clears things up. Dave did not ignore the canon story that was written in that novel. It is still canon. So it's not just everything in the Disney era is that's written in the books and the comics. Of course, especially the shows and the movies is canon until it's not. But basically, in this series, we get to see Asajj Ventress on the next chapter of her life and see how she got there and where she's going next. I'm not going to tell you what happens in it, but it gives me the impression that there's more story, lots more story to tell. So each of these shorts they're about 15 minutes long, give or take. 16, 18, come on, no, maybe 15, 14, 17. Yeah, they're just on the average around 15 minutes long each. 3 episodes per character, just like the Tales of the Empire and Tales of the Jedi miniseries that have come out in previous years. Definitely worth checking out if you're a fan of the Lucasfilm animation series like the Clone Wars, Bad Batch, and Rebels, and Resistance, even though that's in a different era. So this is kind of a launching point. Asajj Ventress, first of all, a villain, definitely a villain in the Clone Wars, but we get to see that she's a little bit more complicated than that. So we get this, and we get Cad Bane, and realize, yeah, he's a villain too. But why and how? And his story, his 3-part story, we get to see him in a new light. Get to see kind of what sets him up. And if you're a fan of old westerns, well, yeah, this is just dripping in old western storytelling. He's a gunslinger, just like the Old West, High Noon kind of things, the Clint Eastwood type of feel to things. So yeah, this is definitely for fans of old westerns. First of all, if you know who Cad Bane is, yeah, you already know. It's not something I need to tell you. But This gives you a whole lot more depth on a character you probably already know and love, and if you don't know who he is, it might give you the incentive to check out more of his story in the series I just mentioned a moment ago. Disney Animation, which is celebrating 20 years this year, we have the fantastic panel we had at Celebration a few weeks ago. It's done some amazing things. It's really easy for a lot of people to write this off as just children's animation, children's storytelling, and when it started out, yeah, it had more focus. The Clone Wars and things like that had a much more simplistic focus that would draw in a younger audience, and that completely makes sense when you're making animation like this. But as each season went on, not only did the animation get better and better, and the characterization get more complex, and the stories get more intricate. It got darker. It got so much darker, and it introduced characters to us like Asajj Ventress and Cad Bane. Asajj actually was introduced in the Genndy Tartakovsky. I'm sure I pronounced that wrong, as I often do. She was introduced back in that 2D animated series, which also should be still on Disney Plus. Definitely worth checking out if you want to see some of her earliest, baldest incarnations. So yeah, this of course is Star Wars. I'm a Star Wars guy. It's by the way, my Tokyo Akihabara T-shirt. I would have worn my Star Wars Celebration T-shirt if I had gotten the opportunity to buy one after standing in line for 6 hours. I'm not bitter at all. So, so yeah, this definitely Star Wars fans. It's these Tales shorts series are absolutely worth checking out. There's a lot of other stuff that's gotten added today, including some walkthroughs of Galaxy's Edge and the Rise of the Resistance ride, especially. I haven't watched them yet myself, but I think I'm gonna. Just they're really short, and so it's definitely check out. So much that's available right now as of May 4th. I'm gonna watch them. I can't imagine they're gonna take them away, but I'm a Star Wars guy, so I gotta watch them. So yeah, that's all I really can tell you about that. It's always good fun to see these characters. These are, yeah, a little bit more mature. The kids can still enjoy them. The action is there, obviously, but we're talking about just more serious, more adult, but not adult, fair when it comes to Star Wars storytelling, despite the fact that it's in animation. The Asajj, if you're looking for between the two of them, that's funnier. Believe it or not, the Asajj Ventress series is funnier. Yeah. So Corey Burton playing Cad Bane and Nika Futterman are back playing Asajj Ventress. So they're reprising their roles, and there's a few surprises here and there, I guess. Something it's just always, for me, it's no matter what, it's always fun to just dip back into the Star Wars universe any chance I get. And so that's all I really can tell you. Give it a shot. It was great to be able to see this with a enthusiastic audience at Star Wars Celebration something like 2 weeks ago, and it's great to be able to rewatch that first episode again. I decided, beyond my technical difficulties, it was also just good that I got a chance to watch all 6 episodes rather than just doing a review on just one. So yeah, it's taken 2 weeks to get to this point, but I was glad to be able to get that little introduction there at Star Wars Celebration and bring it home right here where I've done all 2001 episodes now of this series. If you count the 0 episode, it's 2002. So, speaking of which, tomorrow's episode has already been picked for us a little while ago once I realized, yeah, well, it was the first pick for the 2000th episode, but I didn't feel like it was a 2000 episode type of thing. Donald's Nephews was definitely the right pick. And so tomorrow we're going to be watching Marvel Studios Assembled and the making of Quantumania. Yes, the Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania film. Next on the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge. I'll see you back here tomorrow with that.